take a look at this problem. I want to solve this, solve the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So we got y squared minus 6y minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so we got y squared minus 6y minus 3 is equal to 0. Now, just to refresh your memory on the quadratic formula, we can use the quadratic formula when we got in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Although you don't have to have x's. Notice how these have y's. And if you have it in that form, then your answer can be written as x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And then you do some simplifying. So on this problem, first thing we need to do is identify a, b, and c. Now a is whatever number's in front of our y squared, which is the invisible 1. And b is whatever number's in front of our y, which is negative 6. And c's are a number at the end, which is negative 3. Now it's a good idea to go through in your quadratic formula, and everywhere you have a variable, put in a set of parentheses before you plug in your numbers. So we're going to have negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. So that was negative b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now everywhere I have a b in my formula, I'll plug in negative 6. Everywhere I have an a, I'll plug in 1. And everywhere I have a c, I'll put in negative 3. Now it looks like I should have put a y here instead of an x. So let me erase that. Well, negative negative gives us a positive 6, plus or minus. Negative 6 squared is 36. Negative times a positive times a negative ends up giving us a positive. 4 times 1 is 4 times 3 is 12 over 2. So we get y is equal to 6 plus or minus. 36 plus 12 is 48 over 2. And you should always simplify your radicals at any step in math. So 48 is 2, 4, 8, 16 times 3. If I do the prime factorization tree, let me show that. Got 48 is divisible by 2. 2 times 24. 2's prime subcirclet. 24 is divisible by 2. 2 times 12. 2's prime subcirclet. 12 is 2 times 6. 2's prime subcirclet. And 6 is 2 times 3. And 2's prime and 3's prime subcirclet. So I got 4 2's and 1 3. Remember the square root, we're looking for a pair of somethings. Here's a pair of 2's, so that's going to come out in front as a single 2. And here's a pair of 2's. Those are going to come out in front as a single 2. So we're going to have 6 plus or minus 2 times 2 square root of 3 over 2. They come out with multiplication between them. So we've got 6 plus or minus 4 square root of 3 over 2. I said in class they should be called a 3-number rule. Some people like the triangle. But if you can divide this number, and this number by the same number, do so. Those are all divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, plus or minus 4 divided by 2 is 2, square root of 3, and 2 divided by 2 is 1, which ends up giving us 3 plus or minus 2 square root of 3. And that's our answer.